One player that has gotten a lot of hate for the Las Vegas Raiders has been Alex Leatherwood. Now, I have to be honest about it. I was a little bit in on the some of the how do I put this delicately? Some of the it wasn't even trash talk. I was calling for what it was. But after kind of watching the tape, after kind of going back, I first have to say this. I feel like there's a lot of people that they dog on some of these players, and it's first of all, you got to remember these guys are people. They're human beings like you and me, and you know what? If they fall short as a player, that's fine. That's fine. Now, do we get frustrated as fans? Yes, I will admit it. Vikings fan, never had a good offensive line. Well, haven't had a good offensive line for a while under it's been a while. But the point is, there are players that after 1 year you just cannot give up on, and I think Alex Leatherwood is one of those guys. Look at Colton Miller. Colton Miller allowed 16 sacks. That's a sack a game. 16 sacks in his rookie year. Now I know some of that is relevant, kind of going around. There's a lot of different factors into that. I understand that. At the end of the day, I think Alex Leatherwood could still be the Las Vegas Raiders' answer at right tackle. I don't think it's over by any stretch of the imagination. He's got the size. He's got the physical tools. A little bit of a hard start. Yes, that was rough. I'm not going to lie. I'll call it for what it is. But I think it is very premature to just close the book on a guy like Alex Leatherwood with all the different things he brings to this organization, all the different things that he can do for the Raiders. I just don't think that this is the kind of time that you would have to, and I don't think this is the time to give up on a guy like Alex Leatherwood. He's a very good player still, and I think he's going to continually get better. I think that's one of the things. It's one of the weirdest things. You see a lot of these guys get better over the years. Colt Miller is kind of the latest example. There's a lot of good things to like about a guy like Alex Leatherwood, and if I'm being honest, I think he's going to be a guy that the more he gets out there, the more he gets exposure, especially in year two under a quality coaching staff. I think that will be the best thing for him. So I think moving forward, you can't get frustrated. You have to know that this guy is still going to be, I think he could definitely be a very good player moving forward. There just has to be a little bit of patience, So, especially when you're referring to a guy that, a former first round pick. And by the way, that's another thing. I know that people will use the whole first round pick on him. This guy has no control over that. He literally has no control over being a first-round pick. All he can do is come in and try to get better every day. That's all he can do. So if that's the case, why are we going to put so much why are we putting so much pressure on this guy? Why are we trying to make this guy feel like he is anything less than human? Because it's frustrating to me because, again, I get it. I'm a fan. I know what it's like having a guy that just hasn't panned out and that quite honestly is giving it his all every single day, and you can see it. But at the end of the day, I think you cannot put this out of your mind. This cannot be something that you look at him and say, okay, well, he's done. They need to find another answer at right tackle. Need I remind you, Brandon Parker stepped in for him, and it wasn't exactly kosher, okay, or kosher, whatever the term is. So at the end of the day, it is too soon to give up on a guy like Alex Leatherwood. You have to have patience. You have to have a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Just give the guy a chance. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I think that there's still a lot left to work with that Josh McDaniels and company can still unlock, and I think that can still be something in this league. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below, all that good stuff. We love all of you guys, and I really appreciate all the support that we've gotten. If you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put it in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about if Alex Leatherwood could still be the Raiders' answer at right tackle.